Happy Easter! Happy Sunday. If you don't celebrate Easter, happy Sunday. Happy another day on earth. Hey, you're upright. Your feet are on the floor. Well, you may not be. You're awake. You're here. You came to see me on Easter? My little heart's going pitter patter. Yeah, I know. Right off the bat, some of you look past me, go like, "Where is she?" I rearranged some things in the living room. The couch is further that way now, but she's not on the couch. She's down on her bed. Right there. She's got a new big spot to sprawl out. She's perfectly happy. And no, I didn't do that so that you couldn't see her. She'll eventually get up on the couch again. And this tower of boxes sitting here right next to me. Yeah, those are things that I've yet to show you. Those are videos yet to come. Okay? All right. Today, as promised, we're doing Temu. I have 5 pops. And as promised, I'm going to model every one of them for you. I kept my hat on. I'm keeping my hat on, but I took my earrings off when I when I recorded these and how they fit. So I've already done it, but you're going to get to see it. This is a judgment-free zone, right, guys? Please be gentle. I've been working so hard on not just losing pounds, which are very stubborn, but I have lost a lot of inches. And you're going to be surprised, I think, at a little bit about what you see. And if you need a comparison, you can go back to the video where I was digging the post holes in the front yard and you could see how square I was and how thick I was. I'm not putting that picture up. I don't want to go back there. But you're going to get to see how I've kind of gotten my curves back. Just so that you know, Marilyn Monroe was a 34, 26, 36. She was a size 12. And let me tell you, she worked it. All right. Well, I used to have that Marilyn Monroe figure. Now I almost do again. I'm going to show you if I rock this or not. For each one that I show you, I want you to give me either a thumbs up or a thumb sideways. Please don't give me a thumbs down in the comments. Sideways if you're kind of on how it fits or how it looks, and thumbs up if you agree with it. So let's get started. Item number 1. All right. I'm going to show you all these items first, and then I'll put up the little clips about them. Item number 1. I remember, guys, I went down a full size. I used their sizing charts, what I used to get. I took new measurements. It's a full size down. This is a basic standard white t-shirt. Nothing special about it, but it does have little slits on the side hem so that it doesn't kind of like grab you around your hip. It gives you some room. So you have that slit and it's on both sides. I didn't have a lot of white. When have you guys seen me wearing solid white? I'm like, why don't I have white in my wardrobe? Well, I do now. And this one is a V-neck and it feels very cottony because it's very, very heavy for a t-shirt. I'm a little surprised. Let me see if I can find a tag in here. See if it'll tell me what it is. No, it says it's polyester. All right, but we'll see. This was $9.42 for a white t-shirt. It's not bad, but you'll have to decide how you think it looks. All right. The second item. This one is in a dark wine color. This is the only wine colored shirt that I have. I wanted well, I have one other, but it has a big iron on the front of it. And I wanted one that was a little bit different because the one with the iron-on has the little sleeves like this too. This one is sleeveless and it's a V-neck. And of course, it is a long line and it's longer in the back. Can you see how the back hem is longer? So it covers the Netherlands very good, which is the reason why I got it. Again, this one is very, very heavy. It has some weight to it. I love the color. It's the same color as what I'm wearing, but it has no sleeves. For those times when you're okay having your full arm exposed, working out in the garden, trying to get a little sun, not having a farmer's tan. That was $10.83 for that time. All right, next one. Now, this one is actually more like a mini dress. It's a little bit longer. No, it does not come down to completely to my thighs, but it does come about 2 inches longer than the other ones. This one runs about 31, 32 inches long, but I had to have this. And yes, I know I have a lot of black in my wardrobe, but this is an exception. Hold on a second here. Little cap sleeves. Pull the sleeves out. Just little cap sleeves. Not even a whole sleeve like the one that I'm wearing. Just a little cap sleeve. But look at the design. A doggy and a human fist bumping. And it is a little bit longer and it does have pockets. So I could wear this as a sundress with a pair of my gym shorts underneath it, right? Because technically anytime I wear a dress, I put gym shorts under it just to be a little bit more modest. But isn't that absolutely precious? I love this. Love it. It was $9.43 for this. Oh, Her Highness is growling at something back there. Wait till I tell you what she did yesterday. She had me floored. But I'll tell you after we go through these tops. Two more. Hold on. Let me get the excess stuff out of the way. All right. $5.42 for this top. I love this light mint green or the seafoam green. It's kind of like a cross between the two. It's got actually a little bit of a cuff type sleeve. Can you see that it has, hold on. It has a little bit more thickness on the edge here. So the sleeve is about like what I have on, but it's a little more reinforced, however you want to put it. All right. Regular round neck, just a plain t-shirt. I like the color. I have two others like this. One has a V-neck and the other is strapless. So, but they're the bigger sizes. This one, again, everything you're seeing today is a size down. So absolutely love this. Just a plain one. And of course, it is longer. You can see that length. Seriously. 31, 32 inches long. So if you're tall or if you like to wear things that completely cover the bottom of your butt, the Netherlands, as I like to call them, or the nether region, if you like to be modest, especially like if you're wearing spandex, guys. Spandex was never meant to be worn with crop tops or short tops unless you're in a gym. that's fine. But out in public in the street, that was never their intent. Ladies, seriously. All right. And the last one, I forgot to mark the price on this, so I'll have to look it up now. I have this exact top in yellow. And if you look on, matter of fact, I think it's my profile picture for my channel. I think it's this shirt in yellow that I'm wearing. I had this in white, but it got stained and I never replaced it. So now I replaced it in a smaller version. Can you see that mesh work on the back? Look at that beautiful lacy work on the back. Comes up onto the shoulders. It's again a sleeveless and just a straight long line top. And again, it's white. I didn't have any white. So now I have a couple of white things. I have the white V-neck or the crew neck. I don't remember what it is now, but the white with sleeves and then this nice white sleeveless one. So I'm really looking forward to having all these on. And again, I forgot to put the price up, but I'll put the price up here. There on the screen for you so that you can see. So that's the 5 tops. Now, would you like to see how they fit? Yeah? All right. Let's start with the white one that I just showed you. I'll put it up here so that you can actually see. It fits. I think it fits nicely. It hugs my new curves, but it doesn't sausage me in. It feels comfortable. I have a little bit of room left in the armhole area, so I am happy with that, and I'm giving that one a thumbs up. So that's top number 1. I'm giving a thumbs up. That's just my personal opinion. Top number 2, this beautiful greenish seafoam green, light jade, rusty mint, whatever color you want to label it. All right. I like how it fits. I like that it shows that my waistline is coming back, that there is a difference between where my girls end and my ribs begin. So I'm happy with this one. I'm giving item number 2 a big thumbs up. Item number 3, the burgundy top that's sleeveless. I like it. It felt very comfortable. It has a little bit of room in the arm area, which typically I find that when I wash these tops, even though they're polyester, there still is a little bit of shrinkage, and they do come in just enough. It's not predominant. If I probably pull the top up a little bit more or something, that might go away. But again, I love how it fits. I'm very happy with that. That's item number 3, getting a thumbs up. Item number 4 is the black top. This one. That's item number 4. I love this. I love the fit. I love the length. I love the pockets. I feel comfortable and confident in that. And I haven't been confident in my clothes in a long time, guys. So I do feel very good wearing that. That's item number 4 is getting a thumbs up from this girl. So far, I'm happy. And last but not least, item number 5, the other white top with the V-neck. This is the regular t-shirt type top. This one, I followed their sizing directions, but look how big it is. It's like they didn't go down a size or they sent me the wrong size. I checked the tag 3 times. I'm like, maybe it's just mistagged. Maybe it should have been tagged. And just so you guys know, I wasn't going to tell you, but all of these are a basic large. which in US sizes is a size 10 to 12. My girls have never been in anything less than a large. I've never been in a medium on the top. So that's why I am so pleased that I actually can wear larges again. I don't know if that was mistagged because it's fitting me like the extra larges did. I will wash it a couple of times and see if it shrinks. But as you can see, I got excess room in it. And it's kind of baggy. And now that I can see my shape again, all right, my inner Marilyn Monroe is coming out. I really don't want baggy. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It's not getting a thumbs down. I mean, I can wear it. It is a nice shirt. So it's getting a meh sideways thumb from me. And that's item number 5. So what do you think? Be kind. Please. Be sweet, like I always say. I'm excited. And as you can tell, I've been wearing a lot of different tops lately because I've been wearing the tops that I have shrunk into. It's been a lot of upper body work, guys. And even though I don't tell you what I'm doing or show you what I'm doing, anything that I can do to keep my upper body in motion, even if I'm sitting in front of the TV and I'm doing arm exercises or I'm doing core exercises, I'm trying. You know, my thyroid condition is making it difficult for me to actually drop pounds. But if I can burn off some fat and convert those pounds into muscle weight, I'm okay with that. So, step by step. That's the Temu order for today. I have 4 more Temu orders coming. So you can look forward to Temu for at least the next 4 Sundays, probably longer. And yes, for now, I'm kind of doing Temu on Sunday and saving it. So it'd be my Sunday specials will be Temu. And Wednesdays will be whatnot or whatever or what the frog does she have to show us now. But let me show you what else has been going on since I dropped the last video. The last video was all about Let's Go Farming and all those beautiful homegrown cans foods that I got from Let's Go Farming. Well, I have since used the apple butter on toast. Okay, seriously yummy. Had some more of the bread and butter celery as a snack. That could be addictive, which is fine. It's healthy, right? But I made another one of these. I made another quiche using their spinach. And look at how much spinach is in this quiche. Now, this quiche, I cut back a lot of the cheese that was in it. I increased the egg quantity. I increased the milk quantity. I added, of course, the flour to make everything congeal. But I wanted it more spinachy than everything else. And that's exactly how it came out. And I got to tell you, that quiche was gone in 2 days. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was delicious. That spinach tasted better than any frozen spinach or even fresh spinach that I had to cook down. That tasted better. And I think a lot of it had to do with the brine. It was already prepared. All I had to do was put it in the milk bag and squeeze all the juice out of it before I put it into the quiche, into the mix. But it came out yummy, guys. So that's highly recommend their spinach, their canned sweet spinach, because, yeah, it was good. For me to put it into one of my custom recipes and change up a recipe with somebody else's product and not something I'm used to, that's a big step for me. Okay. The next thing I want to tell you really quickly is Miss Nolan met my friend Anthony, my contractor that's been helping me around here, and my friend met my friend Anthony for the first time yesterday. Now, Nulla does not like any of the groundskeepers or the grounds maintenance workers, none of the guys that work here. She does not like them. She doesn't like them. They're all Caucasian. Most of them have beards. They wear hats, whatever the case. They're in their work clothes. I don't know if that has anything to do with it because she did like my neighbor, John, who was Caucasian, average build, good looking young man, had the dog Drake. Well, maybe she had a thing for Drake. I don't know. But I showed you in a past video her meeting John and Drake and how smoothly that went. And she actually liked them. Then Anthony shows up at the door, and I knew he was coming because he was coming to get candy to make Easter baskets for his daughters. And he walks up. The minute his car pulls up, she goes into I'm going to eat you mode. And that deep guttural growl and bark comes out. She races out the front door to the screen door, and the teeth are out. And Anthony bravely just walks up the steps. And I tap her on the head and I went, quiet, that's Anthony, that's Anthony. I didn't put her on a leash to restrain her. I didn't hold her collar to restrain her. I simply told Anthony, don't reach down to pet her, just ignore her and come on into the house. So I flipped up the latch. The minute I opened the door, she stopped growling. Her hackles stayed up and her tail was stiff. So she was still on alert, but she just started sniffing. Anything that she could get to, from the ankles to almost his waist, she was just sniffing. And he just looked down, he went, hi, Nala, and he just walked into the house, and he sat down here at the desk chair, right? And I went and I just flopped over on the couch. Nala stayed next to Anthony and started sniffing some more, and then she sat down next to his side and took her head and started pushing at his elbow. And he looked at me. I said, she wants you to pet her. So he started petting her. And then I saw her hackles come up a little bit. And I said, move your hand. You know, she's still not quite comfortable. This is a test. Move your hand. So he did. I tapped the couch and I said, Nala. And I tapped the couch. And she came over by me, but she kept looking at Anthony. Next thing I know, she scooches over. She goes right in front of Anthony. And he had his hands in his lap. And she's hitting his hands, wanting to be pet. I'm like, go ahead. So he's petting her and petting her and petting her. And the next thing I know, she's changing position. She's sitting kind of sideways on her hip. She's leaning up against his hip. And he's scratching her head. And she's got her head tipped up like this. Where'd my dog go? I must have asked Anthony 3 times if he had food in his pocket or food on his hands or something, because my dog has not shown that she likes men. Period. All right. Now, Anthony is tall, dark chocolate, and handsome. Very gentle, loving soul. He's the complete opposite of everybody around here. And she immediately took to him. Dogs are the best judge of character. The only 2 men that she has ever willingly wanted to be pet by was my neighbor John, who has since moved, unfortunately. But John and now Anthony. I don't get it. I don't get it. I have never seen her just go whoa to a person like she has known him for her entire life. It makes me wonder if maybe her former owner might have been a darker gentleman. And she just, I mean, dogs only see pretty much black, white, and gray. Maybe to her, a black man, right, might be somebody she's comfortable with, might be what she's used to being around. I don't know, but it was wonderful. Both Anthony and I just like could not get over it. And I watched her like a hawk. Trust me. She just, at one point when we were sitting on the couch going through the candy for the kids, she laid on the floor between us with her hips and her back literally on top of his feet, and she fell asleep. I trust her judgment. I know Anthony's a good person. I trust Anthony, and I guess maybe she, I don't know. But it's just good news to know it's not men in general or strangers in general that she doesn't like. There's something about each person. But anyway, that's the happy thing. Now, I want to show you another happy thing. Some of you have been asking me, Connie, you haven't shown us the site where your tiny home might be moved to. You're right. I haven't. It's not that I haven't remembered to do it. It's that I hadn't remembered to videotape it. So take a quick peek. And what I want you to notice at the very beginning is you will see a line of trees. And then at the end of that line, you'll see some trunks laying down and then the trees across the back. So that line of trees and that corner is my preferred location for my home. So I can put my shed in the corner and then my driveway and then my house and the yard in the back for Nala. It's a big space. The gentleman that owns the land is looking to put at least 2 tiny homes on there. But my gosh, with 2 tiny homes, you're talking almost 3/4 of an acre of space per home. Holy cow. And even if he puts 3 on there, you're still talking double what I have here, more than a half an acre. I'm okay with that. So take a quick look. This is the site where I have an option where on this site to put my tiny home. It's beautiful. It's close to a small office space on one side that you don't even see. On the other side of that dividing bank of trees is his grandmother's house. And then another mobile home also on his grandma's property that I think was an uncle's residence. He's fixing those up to rent them out. So there will be neighbors. So it'll be a little mini community. It'll be a safe place. It's close access, easily accessible. It's not up on the top of the hill. It does have that break of trees that will block any wind coming from the north and coming down the hill. The house will be east-west facing. It'll be east-west facing. So the sun will be at the front of the house during the day, which is great because I don't have any windows at the front of the house. I have my front door at the front of the house and my front porch at the front of the house. So the house won't be beaten down with that hot sun. Right now, that's the west. And the house gets hot from, if I have the curtains open, from the light coming in from those 2 windows, from the afternoon sun. So that's how the house would be facing. It's a beautiful plot of land. It's walking distance around the corner to regular homes, businesses, little shops, little stores. So if I'm feeling energetic and I want to walk a 1/4 mile, half mile, I can easily do that. It's off the beaten path. It's not on the highway. You don't hear any noise from the highway or main roads. It's much quieter. And further up the road is way up on the top of the hill is a beautiful house. So there are other homes. So there will be people coming up and down that road. It's not isolated, but it's not in a big, huge community. You know what I'm saying? And it's not corporate owned. It's private owned land. And I have been invited to live on that land. I'm looking forward to it. Anthony and I spoke about it a lot yesterday. Anthony knows he has a friendship with the gentleman that actually brought my tiny home to this location. So he's going to talk to him. He also has a friend with a dually, the truck that has the 4 wheels in the back instead of just the 2. He's got a friend with a dually and a flatbed because I was concerned that I have to move my shed and my fencing and everything else that's outside. So he's going to connect with his friend. He's like, I got your back, girl. I'll help you. I'll do everything I can to help you. So he's going to try to keep it affordable, reduce the costs for me, pull in some of his friends, which of course I don't expect anything for free. Everybody will be getting paid. But if there's anything that Anthony is able to do to reduce that outpour of finances, it'll help me greatly. And then Anthony, once I'm settled, Anthony is going to build me the protective carport on the side of the house so that my car doesn't get covered. Well, number one, it won't be directly under the trees anymore. So it won't get covered in sap or get damaged by branches falling, or heaven forbid, should we get hail or something weird down here. The man is just, he's a blessing in my life. I tell you, the friends that I have made down here, the true friends I've made down here, I can count on one hand. And I am grateful for those. I truly am. So that's the land site. Let me know what you think. There is a spot further down the end you might have noticed that does have a dip back. I haven't talked to the landowner yet about why that particular spot is cleared, but because it's so open and there's no break, if you hear anything, it's because it's absolutely pouring here right now. But because there's no break at that end and the wind would come over the trees and then down, I'm a little concerned about putting the house there or even tucking the house back in there, because I don't want the house secluded, which would make it a target for some nefarious souls that might be wandering around. So let me know what you think about the site, what you think about the plan. And then the last thing I want to run with you, because we're just about a half hour now and I've talked enough, just want to show you really quick. I stood on the top of the steps in the rain and I just reached out with the phone. I zoomed in, look at the garden. The peas are now almost 2 feet tall. And yes, I know it looks like one of them is standing straight up, but it does have a tendril that's out and connected. So it's not going to fall over or go anywhere. Eventually I'll help it, guide it onto the netting a little bit more. But it's doing great. The zucchinis are now 2, almost 3 inches above ground and getting bigger. The marigolds, as you can see in between, those are getting bigger. The peppers are doing good. I know I haven't showed you those in a while. The onion sets, they're tall and they're thin, but they're about 2.5, 3 inches. They have to harden up a little bit, meaning get a little bit thicker. And when they're 5 to 6 inches tall, that's when I can start thinning them out and spreading them out a little bit. The radishes have gone from about that big to about that big just since Wednesday. So the garden is doing outrageous. But my favorite thing of all is this. That is my Dark Lord rhododendron that I planted last year. It went dormant with the buds. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's never going to bloom because it's got buds on it. They didn't open last fall. It got too cold. But no, it went into hibernation, just like if it was in New York. It went into hibernation, buds and all. And it just started blooming. Is that not gorgeous? It's called a Dark Lord rhododendron. So if you're looking for a rhododendron that's not your typical pink or white or, Dark Lord. Love it. Absolutely love it. So that's it for today, guys. What do you think? Right? I've got more Temu coming. I've got more whatnot coming. And I have the Mother's Day kitchen box ready to show you, but I'm not going to show you that until probably another week or so, maybe not this coming Wednesday, but not on the 8th, probably on the 15th. And then I don't know. I'll figure out the date. I have to look to see the exact date of Mother's Day yet because I haven't done that yet. But either way, even if I have to do a special video, I'll show you everything that's in the kitchen/Mother's Day box. And remember, whoever wins that box is also going to get 5 pieces of my jewelry, my Boku jewelry designs. You'll get to select 5 pieces from whatever I have available. I'm not making anything custom. It's got to be from my inventory. And Whoever enters cannot have won a giveaway box from me previously, but get your family members to subscribe to my channel so that they can enter and try to win it for you or for themselves, right? Let's get that subscriber count up, guys. So, big thumbs up. Don't forget to hype this video. I love how many of you hype it and or share it. Thank you. You are a blessing. All of you are a blessing to this channel. Just for coming back and watching and giving up a little bit of your time for me. I really appreciate it. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It is absolutely free. It costs nothing, but it helps me to keep coming back and bring you all sorts of goodies and surprises. Don't forget to cast your thumbs up or your meh vote for my tops. If I see a thumbs down, I'm not going to be a happy camper, because I don't think anything deserves a thumb down. However it looks on me, it's still a good quality shirt, and I've still made some noticeable progress, guys. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, stay hydrated. Above all else, please, stay sweet. Judgment-free zone, right? And there she is. All right. Just in case you were wondering, she's here. Hello, Miss Girl. Hello, Miss Girl. All right. She's sleepy. It's what she does on rainy days. But she and I will catch you on Wednesday with what the frog is she going to show us? You got to come back now. Or what do they say? Y'all come back now. You hear? Oh, sure. Now she gets on the couch. She's hiding behind the boxes. Love you guys. Bye.